Hello guys, welcome to channel Phone Mania. So today's video we are going to compare the iQOO 12 versus Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So first of all, let me start off from the most interesting features, starting off from the displays. So this guy comes with a peak brightness of 1715 nits of peak brightness, and even the iPhone 15 Pro Max comes with 2000 nits of peak brightness. But this guy, the iQOO 12 over here, 3000 nits of peak brightness. Next thing, 144 Hz of refresh rate. This guy comes with 120. Even the iPhone 15 Pro Max comes with 120 Hz of refresh rate, but this guy comes with 144 Hz. But there is a catch. It only supports in some games. Actually, I played Genshin Impact. It does have the 140 Hz refresh rate option, but in most of the time while I scrolling through the UI, scrolling through most of the apps, it was on 120 Hz. And luckily, it is LTPO display, so 1 Hz to 120 Hz was switching very smoothly. It's time to compare the display. 1.5K display versus 2K display, and the pricing 50K versus almost close to 1.25 lakh. Let's get started. iQOO 12, and this is a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Okay, both are really close, and you can see in terms of the color saturation and the brightness, the iQOO 12 is slightly high. So if you see the green color over here, it is slightly better on the iQOO 12, and you can see the sharpness of this too. You can really observe, and if you observe this sky area, this is really bright versus a bit lower there. And let's observe a few more scenarios. Anyways, you guys are judged. I would be telling my personal opinion regarding what I do see over here, and this feels almost same to same, and this feels also, you can see the brightness as well as the colors are a bit more sharp over here. And you can see in this area, you can see a bit more sharpness over here. Same thing in this too. Okay, and this feels almost same to same. So especially the RGB colors, red, green and blue colors, is a bit more saturated on the iQOO 12, and along with that, because of the high brightness, that means up to 3000 nits of peak brightness, actually it feels most of the scenarios these colors are a bit more vibrant, and the brightness of, at a glance, if you can notice, a bit more brighter output is on the iQOO 12. So that's it. It's time to compare the speakers, starting off from the iQOO 12. Now Galaxy S23 Ultra. Once again, iQOO 12. S23 Ultra. Actually, surprisingly, the audio experience was really good. But if you ask me which one was better, obviously the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Performance 2 million because of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 versus 8 Gen 2 with the 1.4 million over here. And if you look at the scores, CPU is 4,37,000 versus 3,55,000, bit low, almost close to 1 lakh less. But in terms of the GPU, it's a really great upgrade. 8,75,000 versus just 5,25,000. That's a big upgrade in terms of GPU, and in memory also 4,21,000 versus just 2,65,000 was on the memory. So most of the areas the iQOO 12 is leading in terms of the performance, obviously because of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Start from the first con, that's the cameras. 16 MP front camera, and I would say this front camera is the same front camera as we seen on the iQOO Neo 7, which is currently priced below 30K. That's the same front camera used over here, and no matter, but it just about 1080p at 30 fps only, not able to record any 4K with this front camera. But the rear camera is too good, even it can record 8K at 30 fps. That is exceptionally good, that is really good. But this is a great con and a great pro over here. So 8K at 30 fps is a great pro, but 1080p at 30 fps with the front camera is a great con. So that's a matter of your personal preference. If you're a man of talking front camera vlogs and all that, this, I think this phone is not for you, and the stabilization is also not nice. S23 Ultra versus the iQOO 12, and you can see the sky details, and looks cool on both of them. And in the S23 Ultra, it's a bit more bluish, and here is a bit more whitish. And if you look at the colors, so let's see, color seems almost similar, not a big difference on both of them. And if you look at the detail of shadows, okay, so it looks cool. Another scenario, and in this scenario, if you look over here, you can see it's crisp in detail, versus if you look at the S23 Ultra, this area is not, HDR balance is not done that great. You can see in this, you can see exact the areas, but actually you can see a bit more blackened over here, and also the sky tones look a bit different. Next is stabilization. So first of all, let me start from the Iqoo 12. This is the 180p at 60 fps ultra stabilization. This is the maximum stabilization. Rear camera stabilization 130p at 60 fps with the ultra stabilization in 3, 2, and go. I'm running really fast, so you can see it's stable. And next is 4K at 60 fps. Iqoo 12 4K at 60 fps with the standard stabilization. That's also perfect. Now S23 Ultra. Galaxy S23 Ultra 4K at 60 fps with the stabilization on in 3, 2, and go. Okay, so almost perfect. And if you look at the 8K, Iqoo 12 8K at 30 fps recording, and you can see what the work itself, it is having shakes and wanna run. Okay, so that's the 8K. And now let's look at the front camera video. This can be only recorded 12 front camera video solution 1080p at 30 fps, and you can zoom in a bit like this. So you can see 2x and normal, and I'm gonna run. Okay, Galaxy S23 Ultra 4K at 60 fps. So the front camera stabilization of the Iqoo 12 is not that great, and actually it has not having any stabilization modes also. And S23 Ultra obviously is perfect. Now some front camera samples, and the front camera sample seems fine on both of them. You can see a detailing is over there. And okay, so the portrait I does not like that much, but still it's fine. And now regarding the normal portraits, it shots. Okay, so you can see looks really cool. Obviously S23 Ultra is a bit ahead, but obviously you can feel the price difference, but at that price point it looks really cool on the Iqoo 12. And if you look at the edge detection, it looks perfect, you can see. And S23 Ultra is obviously perfect. And another shot, it's a bit struggling. Let's see, Iqoo 12 almost done perfect. Actually here is minor issues, and S23 Ultra, okay, so almost done, but it's the same issues there. Okay, so next another shot. Okay, and you can see its colors are a bit more saturated on the Iqoo 12 versus it maintained a natural with a bit saturated on the S23 Ultra. I do personally prefer the S23 Ultra's output, and you can see both looks really cool. Next is a 10x shot on the Iqoo 12, and you can see both take almost crisp details, and color saturation is a bit more vibrant on the S23 Ultra over here. Things get a bit different over here now. And next, a 30x shot, and somehow Iqoo managed it really well, I would say. Even the colors and the details are really good on the S23, but still the Iqoo managed it really well. You can see the details are also crisp, and this is 100x output, and this is just a 3x versus 10x, and you can see a big difference. That's a reason it's 64 MB versus 10 MB. That's why this detailing is really good on the with the digital cropping itself. So that's really good. Obviously you can see the clear image, obviously the S23 Ultra, but this is a 10x optical versus just 3x optical. Further it's just digital, but with the 64 MB camera it managed it really well. Okay, next is the 200 MB shot over here, and you can see that you can get this much close over here. And on with the 200 MB, let's see, oof, you can get super close on the S23 Ultra with the 200 MB versus the high resolution mode with the 50 MB over here. Now some rear camera portraits, and this is the Iqoo 12 and S23 Ultra, and actually a bit smoothing is done on, you can see my face over here, and especially this area a bit of smoothing is done versus its S23 is crisp over here, but still the background bokeh was really good. And another shot, in this shot also I could feel a light softening is happening somehow, and over here okay, looks really crisp. And another shot, okay, it's crisp. And over here this shot it feels a bit better. Okay, so anyways, with the rear camera portrait is really good, and you can have a tons of filters effects for that. And now it's the macro mode. 6x macro can be available over here, and you can see this in this shot we couldn't tell a much difference, same as this shot also you couldn't, but I can get a bit more close than this. But this shot, you can see the exact shot on both of them, but you can see you can get really close up to this area. This can get really close with the Iqoo 12 with the 6x macro. So 200 main camera on the Galaxy S23 versus 50 main camera on the Iqoo 12. And next, you are getting 64 MP periscope telephoto with 3x optical zoom and 100x digital zoom on the Iqoo 12, which is a really cool thing. And the 100x output was okay for me. And this thing, 10 MP telephoto, 10 MP periscope telephoto, which is capable of 10x optical as well as 100x digital zooming, and also a 10 MP normal telephoto which is capable of 3x optical zoom also. And then we are getting a 12 MP ultra wide versus a 50 MP ultra wide over here. In front we are getting just a what do you call 16 MP selfie camera versus 10 MP with 4K at 60 FPS recording. So yes, this is the camera UI. Starting off, we have the portrait mode on both of them, and we can have filters and all. And same with this option also is also available, and you can adjust the strength in both of them. You can see the adjust the strength, and it have the filters option also, and the same with the filters option also over here. But the thing is, this option actually you can go a bit more high, like you can adjust the face, natural, smooth, skin tone, whitening. That means the frontal expression profile, everything element. That means it is a bit more advanced on the Iqoo 12 if you compare with the S23 Ultra. And then along with that, yeah, that's it. This is the bokeh adjustment option also available. Next is the photo mode. Maximum up to 200 MB is available over here, and 0.6x ultra wide is available on both of them, and 1x is available on both of them. 2x is available, 3x is available on both of them, you can see, and 10x optical is available on both of them. This is 10x digital versus 100x digital is available on both of them. And then we are getting motion photo option also over here, and over here it's an interesting super macro mode, and in that super macro mode we can also shoot in 6x, that means super close. And here are a few more options related to the color tones. Vivid, textured, natural tones can be adjusted, and in video you can record up to 8K at 30 FPS on the Iqoo 12, and same with this guy also, we can record up to 8K. You can see 8K 30 FPS is available on both of them. But on the front, the S23 Ultra can record 4K at 60 FPS, but this can only record 1080p at 30 FPS, and without stabilization. This do have the stabilization option also. And then let's check the more. And we are getting high resolution mode, panoramic, ultra HD, slow motion, time lapse, long exposure, super move mode, astrography, tilt shift, pro mode, and the fisheye. And over here we are getting export option, pro mode, pro video mode. That means this is a pro win aperture, ISO, white balance, focus, ISO, speed, everything can be adjusted in video. This can be only just doing photos in the Iqoo 12. So that is option is really cool. And then apart from that, let's see, we have the night mode director. So that means front and back at the same time, in which we can change the rear cameras and all. And then slow motion, super slow motion at 960 FPS is also available. And then panoramic, foot, and some pro normal photo mode. These are the options which is available. Let's check the fingerprint scanner as well as face detection. So this is a fingerprint scanner, and you can see it's rapid fast. You can see, wow. Okay, now it's time for the face recognition. So it's locked, unlocked. You can see locked, unlocked, once again locked, unlocked. So rapid fast. And with the Galaxy S23 with the ultrasound, that means a 3D versus Iqoo 12 was 2D fingerprint scanner, and you can see rapid fast. Once again, 3, 2, 1, and go. And now the face. Okay, once again locked, unlocked. So it's a bit fast. Actually, I would say a bit fast for the face detection algorithm is the Iqoo 12. Next is the battery and charging, 5000 mAh of battery in both of them, but this comes with 120 watt adapter within the box and charges really fast. And this guy comes with 5000 mAh of battery, but it does not comes adapter in the box, but it do supports 45 watt adapter. Coming to the final verdict, is it worth buying for 50k for the 12GB to 5GB variant? Then I would say it's an yes. But if you are not a man of front camera selfies as well as videos, especially videos, selfies wouldn't be a big problem. You can edit somehow, but the videos is a really big problem. 1080p at 30 fps along with the stabilization is not nice. Apart from the front camera department, this is a really worth buying. And with God's grace, I would be also comparing this right against the iPhone 15 Pro Max also. If you're interested, do let me know in the comment section. That's all for today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania.